we are going to talk about different media scheduling strategies. So here we'll understand what are the strategies to be followed to schedule our advertisement in the selected media. Okay. So there are three basic strategies for media scheduling. These strategies are continuity strategy, flighting strategy, and pulsing strategy. Okay. So one by one, we'll look at these strategies and we'll understand the basic principles underlying these strategies. So first is scheduling strategy, continuity. So what is that continuity strategy? It refers to a continuous pattern of advertising, which may mean every day, every week, or every month. Okay. So it's a continuous, that is the name. The name suggests continuity strategy. So under this strategy, the advertiser follows a continuous pattern of advertising. Okay. So every day ad will appear, every week and every month. Second strategy is flighting strategy. It employs a less regular schedule. Okay. So under flighting strategy, the flighting strategy is not as continuous as continuity strategy. So it is a kind of strategy, scheduling strategy which follows an intermittent pattern of advertising. Okay, so for some time there will be advertising, and then after that there will be a pause in advertising. No advertising will appear. Okay, there will be a break period or stopgap period. Okay, and then we have got pulsing strategy. Pulsing strategy combines these two strategies, continuity and flighting. So you can say that pulsing is a hybrid type of strategy. Under pulsing strategy, we follow both the types, the continuity and flighting. Both the strategies are mixed under pulsing strategies. Okay, so now we'll understand what are the advantages of continuity strategy. So advantages are serves as a constant reminder to the consumer, and when we need to consider constantly remind our consumers, then continuity strategy is very effective. It covers the entire buying cycle. Okay, so buying cycle includes this information search, then evaluation of the alternatives, and then buying and choosing right kind of brand. So the consumer undergoes these stages. So continuity, if we follow continuity strategy, consumer gets exposed to our message, all the stages of buying cycle. It allows for media priorities, quantity discounts, preferred locations, etc. So if we follow continuity strategy, then we can have major discounts from the media houses. Okay. So what are the disadvantages? Disadvantages are higher costs involved. Costs will be higher since we have to follow a continuous pattern of advertising. So it will involve huge amount of cost. Potential for overexposure. Under continuity strategy, there is a problem. There is a chance of overexposure. Limited media allocation possible. Okay, so since we have to follow a continuous pattern, we may not use our entire budget in diversified set of media. We have to focus on a limited media allocations. Okay. So what are the advantages of flighting strategy? Now we'll see. Advantages are cost efficiency of advertising only during purchase cycles. Okay. So under this strategy is followed when we feel the need for advertising at the time of purchasing. Okay, so when the consumer purchases, at the time of purchasing, we can expose them with the ads. It may allow for inclusion of more than one medium or vehicle with limited budgets. So if we follow flighting strategy, we can include more than one media, okay, or more than one media vehicles with the limited budgets. So that's the advantage. These advantages, waiting may offer more exposure and advantage over competitors, increased likelihoods of wear out. Okay, wear out means just for limited period of time the consumer get the exposure, so they might forget about the brand. So lack of awareness, interest, retention of promotional message during non-scheduled times. So it happens with the flighting strategy. So first they get the exposure, and when there is stopgap in advertising, consumers might forget or they might lose interest in the brands. Vulnerability to competitive efforts during non-scheduled periods. That means when there will be non-scheduled periods, at that time competitors might come out with aggressive promotional strategy and aggressive advertising, and they might tilt the advantage to their favor. So what are the advantages of pulsing strategy? So all of the same as previous two methods, since this is a combination of above strategies. And disadvantages: not required for seasonal products or other cyclical products. So these are the disadvantages. So in case of seasonal products, we do not need this pulsing strategy, and pulsing strategy is not effective in case of seasonal products. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of continuity, flighting, and pulsing strategies.